Happy Wednesday, and welcome to episode 178 of the AHRC Marathon Training Vlog. I'm MK. I'm coming to you from my truck because it's raining in California, but the rain made for a fantastic 8-mile run with 2 miles at race pace for a pretty wet dress rehearsal for our upcoming race at the Long Beach Marathon and Half Marathon. If you want to watch awesome marathon training tips and super motivational content, then please subscribe so you don't miss a single episode of our daily vlog. Despite the rain and the darkness, it was a pretty awesome morning hanging out with the AHRC crew and getting in our final dress rehearsal before race day on Sunday. Let's drop in on the action and see how it all went down. All right, first mile, it's 8:05. It's raining. Okay, it's 7:39 for that second mile, and we're starting marathon pace now. Okay, that's 6:51 for the third mile. Okay, mile forward, 6:45. Good. Well done. Good job, Evan. You're going to be so ready for this race. You prepared really well on all those recovery runs where you got to shake out your legs and recuperate from those hard workouts and all those awesome easy pace miles that we did and learned how to adjust to those easy pace miles, and then leveling up from there and making it feel easier with all those steady state miles. That was a lot of hard work, especially mentally, huh?
Yes.
And then we did that monster progression for 15 weeks for our lactate threshold, and then ending with a PB 10K time of 40:01. That was awesome. Yeah, Cole also crushed it with that 39:39. And you really were the star on the track, Evan. You did really well on interval sessions, really leveling up your speed to a whole new level. I think now you need to start believing that you're that fast, okay? And start relaxing, because your speed at VO2 max is quite high now. And you've never been able to crush long runs with cruise workouts and progression workouts inside the long runs like you have in this training build. So I want you to go to the race and be super confident and be hungry, okay? All right, that's mile 5 and 7:44. All right, that's mile 6 and 8:05. Okay, mile 7 and 8:07. All right, finishing up my last mile with my buddy Max.
Hey!
After this race, I can start CIM training with the kids, and we can go to CIM for some redemption.
We have some unfinished business.
Yes, we do.
What a day!
It is. Wasn't able to get that last split, but here are the totals for the run today. Really enjoy spending time with my best bud, Max.
Hey!
Can't wait to get this race under my belt so that I can head on over to CIM with him and enjoy that race and help everybody get their sub 3s. Let's go. I was telling Denny after the run how easy those marathon pace miles felt for a taper week. Usually during taper week, it's a bit of a grind, to be honest. I always feel like a little bit lethargic, a little bit tight, but this is the first build where I got to taper week and all the runs have felt pretty easy and the marathon pace felt really easy. So I feel like we're pretty well dialed in and we're practicing at a marathon pace that is very manageable for me. This could mean that I may be underperforming, but that's okay. The race goal for this marathon is not to go to the well and empty the gas tank. During this build, it was really important for me personally to upgrade my training, to add more quality to the sessions and workouts, and get a good, comfortable flat marathon in before I start the training for the spring marathon in LA, which will be my goal A race, where I'm going to try to race a fast marathon in March. Today, rather than a taper tip, I want to give you a strategy tip that you're probably thinking about a lot during taper week. And most runners use the pace screen to adjust their pace and try to get themselves to the finish line at their goal time. However, race courses can have a lot of turns, and it can lead a runner to run not the shortest distance possible. Also, race courses are measured to have a margin of error that's a bit longer than 26.2 miles. And due to GPS inaccuracies or GPS bounce, or while you're taking turns, the GPS will track a wider turn, thus adding more distance and giving you a faster pace on your GPS watch than what is actual. So my tip is to turn off auto lap and just manually split every mile at the mile markers. That way you know exactly how many minutes and seconds it took to go from 1 mile marker to the next, and you can measure that against splits that you write on your arm. So I recommend that you write every single split on both arms, so you're gonna have to get good at writing with your left hand. Then as you pass through each of the mile markers, you can look at the elapsed time on your watch, which will be accurate. And you can compare the elapsed time on your watch to the elapsed time per mile on your arms. And then while you're splitting each of the miles on the lap screen, you can see where you are within each mile, and you can use that as a judge to adjust your pace during the run. So on your next recovery run, maybe give it a try. Practice splitting laps manually so that you're not so unaccustomed to it on race day. I hope this race strategy tip helps you to feel a little bit more at ease during taper week. Enjoy this time. You put in all the hard work. Rest up, enjoy this time off, and get ready to go out